Hello and good evening. Here is the news at 6. First, the highlights. Lagos State Governor assures investors of rewarding opportunities. Federal Safety Corps warns motorists to desist from assaulting officials. On the foreign scene, Ukraine president announces plans to reshuffle country's military political leadership. And in sports, Super Eagles goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali announces readiness ahead semi-final match against South Africa at 2023 AFCON. And now the details. I am Akan Usen. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has assured investors that Lagos State offers highly rewarding opportunities for investments, as it is home to the majority of European companies operating and contributing to the economic prosperity of Nigeria. Sanwo-Olu stated this at the stakeholders conference organized by the European Business Chamber Nigeria Eurocham in Lagos recently, themed Sustainable Business Growth 2024. The governor, who was represented by the Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment for Lashade Ambrose Medebem, described the theme as apt because it speaks to the need for a concerted effort on the part of all stakeholders, particularly policy makers and the business communities in Europe and Nigeria, to take advantage of economic potentials given the increasing changes in the global ecosystem. According to Sanwo-Olu, his administration launched its Land Administration EGIS portal, which has not only effectively aligned Lagos with modern cities with the most advanced system in land documentation and acquisition, but will also sanitize the system towards attaining higher levels of transparency and accountability, which are major factors that promote ease of doing business. Lagos State Government has assured persons with disabilities, PWDs, of equal opportunities under the Themes Plus agenda of the Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu administration. Commissioner for Youth and Social Development, Mobolaji Ogunlende, who gave the assurance, noted that the Themes Plus agenda emphasizes youth engagement, gender equality, and social inclusion. Ogunlende reiterated the government's pledge to ensure that PWDs are active participants with a particular focus on providing equal opportunities for all citizens. In a decisive move to halt further environmental violations in the area, the Lagos State government has commenced the dislodgement of illegal squatters residing under Ijora Bridge. The exercise, which was carried out by the enforcement team of the Lagos Waste Management Authority, LOMA, followed a one-week ultimatum earlier issued by the Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab. The Commissioner noted that the exercise was aimed at addressing issues of gross environmental abuse perpetrated by the illegal squatters, saying that the state government will leave no stone unturned in restoring sanity to the environment across the metropolis. Wahab stated that the exercise served as a strong warning to others who might be considering similar actions, noting that the state government will not hesitate to take decisive measures to protect the environment and ensure the well-being of all Lagosians. On his part, LOMA's Managing Director, Muiwa Badageshi, said the authority will continue to place premium on establishing a cleaner and healthy environment. The Code of Conduct Bureau, CCB, has commenced a verification of asset declaration of public officers in the South-South geopolitical zone. The CCB team to South-South is led by a board member representing the South-South, Ehiozua Agbanayima, alongside two directors drawn from CCB headquarters to cover the 6 states in the zone. In a statement, the CCB says the exercise is to physically verify details of what public officers declared and ensure that what is contained in officers' assets declared forms is what is on the ground. It will also help the Bureau to build a verifiable database that will meet international standards. The National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has commenced the enforcement of the ban on importation, manufacture, distribution, sale and use of alcoholic beverages in sachets and in glass bottles of 200 milliliters and below. The Director General of NAFDAC, Mojisola Adeyeye, said this at a press conference in Abuja. Adeyeye added that during enforcement actions, it was discovered that some manufacturers of the banned products were still producing the products and still had stacks of both finished products and packaging materials of the products in their possession. And now to the rest of the stories. The Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, has warned that the motoring public to desist from assaulting its operatives in the course of discharging their duties. Ogun State Sector Commander Anthony Uga, who gave the warning, said FRSC had zero tolerance for assaulting its personnel. Uga also said it's an offense for FRSC operatives to assault any motoring public, saying anyone engaged in such act will be charged to court. He noted that the Corps is not a conquering force, but operatives to maintain sanity on the highways. Ogun State Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Adijat Adeleye, has sought the assistance of the state judiciary in getting quick justice for victims of sexual and gender-based violence, SGBV. Adeleye, who made the call when she visited the Chief Judge, Musumola Dipolu, in her office, revealed that getting quick justice for victims of various sexual assaults will help a lot in achieving deterrence for the antisocial behaviors. She advocated for a special court for SGBV cases and also called for documentation of sexual assault offenders to serve as a deterrent to others. Speaking during the visit, the Chief Judge, Musumola Dipolu, reiterated the judiciary's commitment to ensuring that necessary legal advice and support are provided to ensure the rights of individuals are protected while setting standards for equitable enforcement of the law to reduce societal vices. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has congratulated the Ayangbunre of Ikorodu, Oba Kabir Adewale Shotobi, on the occasion of his 70th birthday, describing him as an epitome of dedication and selflessness in community service. Governor Sanwo-Olu, in a congratulatory message issued by his Chief Press Secretary, Boyega Akoshile, says Oba Shotobi has brought quality leadership to his subjects since his ascension to the throne of his forefathers. Governor Sanwo-Olu salutes the paramount ruler's passion and commitment to the growth and development of the Corridor Division of Lagos State. And now to foreign news. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has announced plans to reshuffle Ukraine's military and political leadership. The comments followed weeks of speculation that Zelensky intends to dismiss Valery Zaluzhny, commander-in-chief of Ukraine's military. Zaluzhny, who was appointed by Zelensky months before Russia's invasion in February 2022, is popular with troops, and the wider population has denied speculation that he has political ambitions. The commander-in-chief and the president have been at odds for some time over the conduct of the war, as the country grapples with low ammunition, personnel shortages, after a failed counter-offensive and the need for more troops. Meanwhile, Zelensky sought to downplay the implications during his comments on the reshuffle. Now sports. Super Eagles goalkeeper Stanley Nwabali says he is ready for the team's semi-final fixture against the Bafana of South Africa. Nwabali plays for South African club Chippa United and is well known to some of the players in the Bafana team. The shot stopper stated that facing the Bafana will be special for him. Nwabali has conceded once in 5 games in Cote d'Ivoire. And just before we go, ensure the registration mark on your vehicle is clear and visible at all times. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms on X, formerly Twitter, Lagos Traffic 961, Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961, Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. On YouTube, subscribe and watch us live on our channel, Traffic Radio 961. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration provided 450,000 pupils with e-learning devices? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has assured investors that Lagos State offers highly rewarding opportunities for investments as it is home to the majority of European companies operating and contributing to the economic prosperity of Nigeria. The Federal Road Safety Corps FRSC has warned the motoring public to desist from assaulting its operatives in the course of discharging their duties. We also told you that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has announced plans to reshuffle Ukraine's military and political leadership. And in sports, Super Eagles goalkeeper Stanley Wabali says he is ready for the team's semi-final fixture against the Bafana of South Africa. For contacts with the newsroom, please send a message to Lagos Traffic Radio at lagostate.gov.ng. And that ends the news broadcast compiled by Zainab Adebeshi. I am Akan Usen. Thanks for listening and please stay safe. Good evening.